All right. So we had a technical error, which is a good thing. We're just getting everything put together. What I was talking about earlier was the difference that we could see from this, which I think will be more good than bad. There's a focus on rebuilding efficiency and access in general. The US will come out on top from the corona situation. It's my prediction. I mean, I will say it does seem to be more of a crisis than any other thing I can remember, and certainly in my lifetime. But just as there were moments before where people were being tested, the result was going to be good. That's what I would guess in the end. Possibly 8 months from today, but at some point, nonetheless, I saw the tornado in Arkansas, and I know a few people in Arkansas, and I was like, wow, it's just hope the people out there are handling a stressful time. But what I saw in the news was positive as far as few people were injured because everybody was more or less sheltered. Just destruction. People are really quite flexible, and when it's hard, there's going to be a lot of flexing that happens. So people can take a lot more pressure than what's happening today. And there could be a dire moment, but I tend to interpret critical and dire as different, and as dire being even worse than critical. People can use the time to study and research, do artwork or paint, create jewelry or do arts or crafts, puzzles, or fix something that's broken. Going on a walk is good for sure. The only issue is when you're getting your mind off quarantine. Nothing really replaces being at work. And the figure of unemployment and people that are unemployed hit a record. Not to any fault of those employees, but to precautions that were necessary to ensure less people would be impacted by COVID-19. I was writing mainly and researching mainly, looking stuff over, shredding papers, looking at interesting things online like ATV racing and the X Game highlights. Watched an interesting video about Kobe Bryant. Watching news channels in every category from MSNBC to TYT, local news channels. Checking the global weather on Meteor Earth. Sketching. Looking over the resume. Taking a mock typing test to see where I'm at with my skill. Even playing some video games. The time is what's valuable. Being healthy and having time alive are really one and the same. I expect to see a lot of creativity from the time people have had to be indoors and to brainstorm through a lot of their best ideas, biggest projects, and some people would even learn a language during the downtime or start to. Pick up a hobby. So in my case, just live life as normally as possible. Listen to jazz music when you can. Still embody a peaceful environment. Just because the people on the TV really make people nervous, make people panic. Not everybody needs to. It'd be great to see immigration policy, infrastructure policy, and general healthcare access from the end of that would be the end result of the COVID quarantine would be my, that would be the optimum, to see that the nation got something valuable, like an infrastructure bill, a healthcare bill, and there was a large effort to increase access and efficiency, of course, in regards to biological threats. It's all I hope for at this time. And the many business that shut down that people loved going to, also hope that sense of normal doesn't take long to return. Would be nice to see everything looking the same as it did the spring of 19. In the spring of 21. Strange year, but things come and go. Just had to keep the same flow. All right, until the next time we check in, from outer space.